I'm usually too lazy to edit anything, so usually everything we say is in it.
It's exciting.
Is anyone buying anything tonight?
Oh my goodness!
Are you guys already recording?
Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. You're totally gonna be in it.
Are you buying anything? Are you?
No.
No.
Aaron's trying to take our
Put
money.
it in my box.
That's not a euphemism.
Including that book that I won that you wanted.
No, wait a second. That is not the deal.
Shh, that is the deal.
Probably has his name on it.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
We'll eventually get started with what we're doing.
I know it. I'm going to leave it in my box for months.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. This is Daniel. Daniel's never done review. He doesn't realize it. I'm leaving all that in there. Yeah. Okay, and he's going to go first. No, he's not going to because he doesn't know what he's doing yet. I'll go first so we can see what we're doing. All right, so I read this really cool book called Witchfinder General. Don't like this book. It's by a little bitty company called Devil's Due. This is an amazingly good book. It'll make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. This guy is doing his internship at the Pentagon. He shows up late, so the guys in charge punish him by sending him down to the, sub-basement, in which there is still a division called the Witchfinder Division, in which there's the Witchfinder General. And he gets assigned to help this guy out, this old dude's Witchfinder General. And the idea is that it's been around since the 1700s, and they've done away with all the witches, but there's still all the after effects and spells and stuff they have to go and figure out and fix. Really, really good start. Funny. I know that it's a little company, but give them a chance. Good art. All right. Super Zero. Okay, all you need to know about this book, really, honestly, is Amanda Connor and Jimmy Pagliatti. All you really need to know, okay? All their stuff is golden, but despite that, also, it is a very, very wonderful book. So this girl, she really, really wants to be a superhero so badly, in fact, that she talks a homeless guy into robbing her parents so that she can have a good backstory for when she becomes a superhero. She doesn't have any superpowers, but she doesn't seem to worry about that very much. She's one of those kids that does really horribly in school, but is super brilliant. So it remains to be seen if she's ever successful in trying to get superpowers. And we find out something cool about her dad, so really great start. Read Super Zero. That's how it's done. Go!
All right. My first book today was Star Trek Starfleet Academy. There's two different storylines going on here. One is after Kirk shows up to the Academy, and the other one is 3 years later. I would say if you're not heavily into Star Trek, you probably don't want to pick this up. And if you are a big fan of Star Trek, you definitely don't want to pick this up. So, I'll leave it at that.
Who wrote this thing?
So the second book was Dragon Age Mage Killer. I think this is a good book for anybody that's actually into Dragon Age games or the lore behind them. There is this team of this man and this woman that are basically blood mage hunters. They go out around and kill blood mages for money, so can't go wrong there.
No. Are there dragons in Dragon Age? I don't play that game, so I don't know.
For sure there are.
Excellent.
One would
I would
hope.
hope. One would hope. Yeah. All right. One that I wasn't familiar with, Starbrand and Night Mask. I don't know if this is something that's been around or not. They claim to have been saving the multiverse for years. They just don't have a publishing agent, so nobody knows about them. And
much like the 90s in every book.
For sure. So this was an interesting read, a good read for younger readers for sure. It was fun, and yeah, I'll leave it at that for sure. But it's their adventures once they do come back to Earth. Decide to try to live a normal life. And last but definitely not least was Lucifer. So Lucifer has returned to Earth. We don't know exactly where from. We do know for sure not from hell. So I'm not sure exactly where he has been, but he is back. And a very famous archangel has fallen from grace as well, and is asked to come back into the fray and go on a very important mission for heaven. So there's two different storylines going on here that definitely seem like they're going to intersect. And all in all, good read. I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. It feels almost like a little detective story going on in there as well. So Good art and a good story for sure. I definitely recommend it.
Am I crazy? Is that there's a show based on this, either on or coming? Is that true?
I do not know.
I'll have to look it up. I feel like there is.
Cool.
Cool.
You're up, sir.
All right. So the first book that I picked up that you shouldn't is Judge Dredd.
Even if you're English?
Even if you're English,
No.
the art, I gave it like a C minus D for the artwork. The story.
The
So
cover is so pretty.
it has a few mature themes in there. They're basically, without giving too much away, they rip a guy in half, but they're afraid to say a bad word. So I don't know what to make of it. Not my jam. So that's all I got on that one.
Never know the British to be scared of saying a bad word.
Oh, you should check it out. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
need to.
very weird. It's very weird. Secondly, I read Squadron Supreme by Marvel, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. It takes place after the Secret Wars, but still a lot of battling going on. You know, they're kind of dealing with what's left, and they're kind of fighting over it. And it was the art was pretty well done, and the story, typical Marvel cheese. But if you get past that, I thought it was a pretty decent book. So.
Cool. Just a retrospective on last week. If you did not pick up the Secret Wars #8, shame on you. Amazing stuff happens in that book. 2 giant reveals. You should come back and pick those up because you'll be sad not knowing those things. I have no idea what they're saved up for issue 9 because, wow, they've got to have something amazing going on for 9 to outdo
For
number
sure,
8.
yeah.
So.
And if you're not up on that, you'd be kind of confused with.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, guys. Good
Cool.
night.
Thank you.
See you.